Hi, welcome back to the DC show.
Sorry for the lack of new content. We've been both busy with our lives and our kids are on summer break.
Yeah, it's been pretty hectic. But in today's video, we'll be doing a discussion of some of the newer movies and shows we've seen lately. Plus, we'll give our final thoughts on Thor: Love and Thunder. Stick around. All right, play that logo video. Is it going?
All right, so it's been a while since we filmed, so we've watched a lot of new shows and movies, and we both saw Top Gun. So
yeah, we both saw Top Gun.
What did you think of that Top Gun Maverick?
The wife and I both really loved it.
Yeah.
I mean, we were really looking forward to this movie anyways. We're both big Top Gun fans. We really like jets, so we were looking forward to it. But I'd say it exceeded our expectations.
Nice.
I mean, I heard good things about it going into it, and I still, even knowing that, I still was pleasantly surprised and was really entertained. And that's lately. Maybe it's just because I've gotten older. All I care about is, did I enjoy it? Did I have a good time?
Yeah.
And it definitely was a fun ride, man. I mean, it kept me entertained the whole time. How about you?
I really enjoyed it as well. I watched it after you did because I heard a lot of good things from you and other friends and family, and I enjoyed it. It's very much like the original, but with a more modern take. It's kind of funny how they couldn't name the enemy. They're just kind of like a generic enemy that they're going after. But I get that with all the politics.
But there's so much politics involved in Hollywood right now with where they're allowed to play movies, and that really cuts into their box office take if they can't play it in other countries.
It's crazy that Tom Cruise still looks so good after being in the industry for so long.
I mean, we're pretty sure that he really is a vampire, right?
Or an alien or something.
Yeah,
he's got to be.
Yeah, but yeah, man, it was really entertaining. Really enjoyed it. What's the next movie you saw?
I believe it was Jurassic World. I took my son Dexter to go watch it. He just turned 6, so he was a little scared, but overall, I think he liked it. But
I would say there was some tense moments.
Oh, yeah.
There wasn't too much like jump scare, maybe a couple little jump scares for a kid.
I think he got scared of the loud like roars and stuff.
Yeah.
Overall, it was really good.
Yeah, and I did like a kind of a brief direct out of the theater review that we posted on our channel here. And my opinion hasn't really changed much. I guess I could elaborate a little bit more without giving away too much like spoilers and stuff. But I think what people are really upset about was that it wasn't very realistic. That characters didn't die. They're parkouring through the city and evading raptors. I mean. But it's a
fun movie, yeah. It's like going to watch Fast and Furious. You're not going there for the realisticness of it.
Yeah. I mean, you're going there, I think, to be entertained, to enjoy the special effects, and it was great. I think
if you like dinosaurs, it's a fun dinosaur movie.
Yeah. I took my son Jacob. The two of us went. I think we also went to like opening night for the last Jurassic World movie, and they're just fun. Yeah. Again, like I said, as long as you don't take it too serious and you don't care whether or not it's like super realistic.
And it's nice seeing the original cast back in there with the newer cast kind of like working together.
Yeah, and I thought that was well done. I enjoyed some of the, the little like callbacks, little jokes here and there. Ian Malcolm's shirt, like stuff like that. It was funny. It was entertaining. Yeah. So definitely recommend it. So far, both those movies I saw, I would say, if you get a chance to go see them, if they're still in the theaters, which I think some of them are.
Yeah.
Go check them out.
Mostly everything else we've been watching is a lot of TV and streaming stuff. So like Stranger Things is a big one that came out that a lot of people loved.
Just finished watching Stranger Things the other night. Volume 2 just came out like less than a week ago.
Yeah, I'm already ready for season 5, but it's going to be like another year or two?
Yeah, so we're hearing that they're starting to Duffer Brothers are starting to write season 5 right now, but we're looking at a year and a half ish.
Yeah,
at the earliest, right? Because they're saying they 2024.
Yeah, I'm sure they have some of it written, but they got to finalize it, figure out everything they want to do, and then start filming it.
Yeah, and season 5 is supposed to be the final season.
I think it
of Stranger Things. So they did tease some kind of spin-off shows possibly. So some characters may get their own shows. That might be fun. There's a couple of characters I wouldn't mind seeing them go through some of their adventures.
Yeah, I really liked Max. Max did amazing this season.
Some of the acting in general was
Sadie
amazing.
Sink playing Max, I should say. It was awesome. There was a lot of really good.
Well, I mean, Amber and I are both really enjoying Maya Hawke's character. She's pretty awesome. But yeah, some of the dynamic between the characters has just been awesome.
My daughter started watching season 4. She had never watched any Stranger Things. She's just turned 14 and she started watching season 4 for whatever reason.
Wow.
Then she went back and watched all the other seasons and like she's addicted to it. She loves it.
How would you, without giving too much away, how would you rate this season over the others?
It's definitely up there. I think my favorite was season 3
Okay.
so far, but I really liked season 4. It was really cool. I like Vecna as a cool bad guy. So, you know.
Yeah, I have enjoyed every season. I'd say season 1 is my favorite just because, I mean, it's so hard to beat the original. I feel like there's a level of kind of like creepiness to that because there's this.
Plus, you didn't know what to expect.
Exactly. There's this unknown. You don't know what this creature is.
What
you don't know
is
where it's
the
from.
upside down and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. And then I think season 4 is be my next favorite. And I think season 4 just has the production value. Yeah. I think they just got it down. They have a big budget now. It was just shot beautifully.
There's a lot of cool monsters. It's just
a lot of cool monsters,
action.
a lot of good special effects. But I mean, it's like literally like several movies. And the last episode,
Seriously,
like a long movie.
Hours?
Yeah. I mean, we're almost an hour and a half for the second to last episode, and the final episode's almost 2.5 hours. So
there was a few other episodes that were over an hour too.
That's true. Yeah. So definitely, really enjoyed Stranger Things season 4. Really looking forward to season 5. Really sad that I got to wait a year and a half at least to see it. It's
these people watching are upset too.
Yeah.
The 3 of you that are watching.
The 3. I would say like it's almost, again, without giving away too many spoilers, it's almost like the Empire Strikes Back of Stranger Things. You know, it kind of leaves you in a like, oh man, you know what's going to happen or what.
Yeah, I've heard someone said that season 5 will be kind of like a Return of the King from Lord of the Rings, like kind of an esque type movie or show.
Could be.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah. Well, and then, you know, the same day that Stranger Things dropped, Obi-Wan dropped.
Yeah.
And I know I maybe watch a little bit more of the Star Wars stuff than yourself, but
I think you're more into it. I watch all of it, but I think you're more like well, we're both pretty big Marvel fans, but
That's fair. You could say you're more of a Marvel fan.
And
I can say I'm slightly more of a Star Wars fan. That's fine.
It's all good.
We both enjoy both, you know, IPs and stuff. Yeah. So, but did you get a chance to watch all of Obi-Wan?
I did. It was very good. I liked it a lot. I mean,
I thought it was entertaining. I would say I do wish they would have done something different with the show. It was still entertaining. I enjoyed it. The last couple episodes for me really, you know, kind of wrapped it up nicely and had a good conclusion to the show. But I just wish they would have chose a totally different story. Yeah. You know, I feel like it's kind of...
He does not like the badass Obi-Wan we're all hoping for, you know? It's kind of like hiding and just kind of watching.
I mean, for a while. I kind of expected that's how it would start because they even in the trailers they show how broken he is. Yeah. He's lost his faith in the Force, and so I expected that. But I mean, again, it's so hard to talk about stuff without giving away too many spoilers.
It's been out for a while.
That's true. The premise essentially is he has to save Leia, and I'm like, I kind of feel like this has happened already. Yeah, let's get a different story. You know. I started playing the Jedi
Fallen Order,
yeah, and I really would like to have seen something with Cal Kestis. It's like perfect time period. I think the Fallen Order takes place 5 years before this Obi-Wan show, and then the second game that's coming out is supposed to take place 5 years after the Obi-Wan show. So it would have been like perfect to integrate him somewhere with the
we did see some rumors about Cal Kestis possibly getting his own role in a show or in a future show.
Yeah. I mean,
season 2.
Forgive me, I forget the actor's name, but they used an actor, for the
guy
role.
that did the voiceover.
He did the voice,
but he played Joker, right? I can't think of his name either. I could picture it, but
I don't know if he played Joker or not. But he did do all the motion capture too for the game. So he learned a lot of martial arts and stuff and how to use a lightsaber and things. We'll
put his name in post production.
Jacob, make sure we drop that in there.
The name of the guy.
The name of the guy who plays Cal Kestis. But yeah, I would have really liked to have seen something with him. I mean, he's already directly involved with the Inquisitors, and that's kind of his whole struggle is fighting the Inquisitors.
Yeah, I never played the game, so
highly recommend it. I mean, I feel like they could have made a movie out of the game. At least I've gotten maybe halfway through it, and I'm just, man, this was been a cool story. So yeah, so definitely really enjoying that. And then shortly after that, Disney Plus also dropped Miss Marvel. Yeah. Which we're kind of in the midst of.
It's 4 episodes, I think 5 episodes out now.
Today technically,
the 5th episode just dropped. But
the 5th episode
I'm a little behind on it because we've been busy. I've only watched the first 3 and I've watched some videos on the 4th one, but I'm behind. But I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Yeah. I'm not, being American, I don't know much about the Pakistani culture or Indian culture, but I'm learning.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel it's very educational, assuming it's accurate, which I think it is, because they've done a really good job of like really bringing some education in their shows.
And it's cool that they don't use the yellow filter like they do in a lot of movies about like Asia and the Middle East and stuff.
Yeah.
They use a lot of yellow filters when filming, and they didn't. They made it seem like this is a normal place you can go to.
Yeah, definitely. So I feel like it's providing some education that I didn't have. They did the same thing with Moon Knight,
Yeah, Egyptian culture.
Yeah, that and the DID, and so I'm enjoying it a lot so far. It's a fresh take on a show. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the stuff they've done with the cross like live action and throwing some animation over things. Some of the directors had to go directly to Kevin Feige and be like, look, we really want to do this. We want to make it feel like the comic books.
Yeah.
And he gave the go ahead, and I'm glad they did, because it's something fresh and new, and I'm enjoying it. I mean, it definitely seems like it's geared towards the younger demographic.
For sure.
But I'm fine with that.
A lot of people are calling it cringy and stuff, but it's geared towards more of a teenage audience, younger adults, and I think it's fine. As a Marvel fan, I'm enjoying it still for what it is, and I know she's going to be in future projects like the Marvels and other future Avengers titles, maybe if they do anything else.
Yeah, and if you haven't already, and for you guys too, I highly recommend look up interviews with it's Iman, right? That's how you say her name, Iman. She is a diehard Marvel fan. She loved Miss Marvel. She dressed as Miss Marvel for Halloween.
This was her first acting.
It's her first act. Yeah, she submitted a headshot and like some footage to Marvel on the last day they were accepting the footage, and the very next day they called her and said, hey, do you have a lawyer? We want to fly you to Hollywood.
That's crazy. Good for her.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, so her excitement playing the character really comes through, and I think her reactions on the screen are genuine. I think she's playing herself, which is awesome.
Yeah, for sure. It's a lot of fun.
The most genuine way I think to play a character, a role, is to be able to be yourself. So
it's pretty cool that they have a lot. They reference other characters and stuff with a lot of Ant-Man references.
Oh, yeah.
Which is kind of cool because he has his own little podcast and stuff on the show where she learned about everything with the blip and Thanos, and I don't know, it's just interesting. So I'm enjoying it.
So far I'm enjoying it as well. I definitely give that my recommendation as well. So get a chance to check it out, do it. How many more episodes do we got?
I don't know.
I don't know the total.
Is it only 6? I think
it might be. I have to double check. We'll look that up, and we'll have that drop down below as well. Episode 5 just came out today, so we're probably getting close to the end.
Yeah.
And then around the corner we got She-Hulk is next, right? In August, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I think She-Hulk's in August.
Yeah, that should be fun too.
Well, and then there's another show I know you've watched. I haven't got a chance to get into the new season yet, but you started watching season 3 of The Boys, right?
Yeah, The Boys is excellent. I highly recommend it for any adult comic book fans. It's very graphic, a lot of nudity and sexuality and a lot of nude content.
So definitely adult content. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's very good. It's what it feels like if people had actual superpowers in the United States, like what life would be like, because it's just so crazy and hectic, and people are using their powers to their advantage, not necessarily always doing good things. And
yeah, I mean, I watched season 1 and I started season 2, and I just got busy with other things.
I highly recommend catching up.
Yeah, I will catch up. I've heard nothing but good things about season 3, so I definitely want to check it out. I just got to get through season 2. Like you said, I mean, just from my impressions of the first season, I'm like, man, this is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Because it probably is how things would be, and it's kind of terrifying, I mean, in Marvel stuff, you have your villains and your heroes, but in this, the heroes are also a little bit corrupt, or maybe a lot bit corrupt.
Yeah.
So, power and wealth, and, people are greedy. So,
yeah, for sure.
But yeah.
I also have a cartoon spinoff for The Boys too, which I haven't checked out yet, but it looks pretty good. So it should be pretty fun.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then this Friday, we're going to go watch Thor Love and Thunder. I'm super ready for it.
Yeah.
How about you?
Well, we talked before about what movies we're most anticipated for and stuff. And at the time, I think I maybe said Multiverse of Madness because I expected there to be a lot of implications for the MCU going forward. And, without giving too much away, I was a little bit disappointed in that regard. I feel like it didn't really change things too much.
Yeah.
I mean, there's incursions or whatever, and we may see some outcome of that, but it's like pushing it out further, the different...
I think it's going to push out even further. From what I've heard is that Thor is not going to have anything to do with multiverse in it. So, which is kind of cool.
I'm glad about that.
Yeah.
I just want a good Marvel movie, and I love Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And like I said before, pretty much everything Taika Waititi's done that I've seen, I've really enjoyed.
Put Taika's face right here.
Taika hearts.
In the heart. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this movie. I'd say this is my most anticipated Marvel movie right now.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some other good ones down the road that they haven't announced dates for.
Yeah. So they've another thing, since you brought up other Marvel movies, is what do you think about the Namor art that they've released, making him a Mayan? It's a little different.
It's different. I'm just going to trust them.
Yeah.
I mean, the first Black Panther movie was really good. I'm sure they'll do a great job with this one as well.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of hard to relate to an Atlantis, for someone from Atlantis, but with the Mayan culture, that's kind of cool. They're introducing other cultures that a lot of Americans specifically probably don't know much about.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a good job with the character.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole movie is going to be interesting because we don't even know what they're doing with Black Panther yet, right? It's a Black Panther movie, but we don't know who Black Panther is going to be, how they're going to address Chadwick Boseman's departure. So
I think it'll be Shuri personally, but we'll see. Yeah.
So we'll definitely have to see what they do with that. But back to Thor: Love and Thunder. Do you have any thoughts and opinions, anticipation?
I'm just looking for a fun Marvel movie. I mean, I think it's going to, some people will be upset because they don't like the cheesy stuff, but those are more DC fans. But it's DC fans. I think it'll be. I think it'll be good. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I mean,
by DC fans, I mean the Doug Corey show, of course. What else could I be talking about?
Yeah, people who like our show will like or won't like the jokes.
They won't like Thor. No, if you like this show, you will not like Thor: Love and Thunder.
That's possible. That is possible. If you like this show, we don't know what's wrong with you. No, that's not true.
I hope you like this show.
We do hope you like the show.
We do enjoy filming it. It just
Yeah.
been difficult to make it happen.
Yeah. No, but like you were saying, I think there is a certain level of comedy in Taika's content that it doesn't appeal to everyone.
Yeah.
But it appeals to most people, I think. So, and he finds a way of having this like super serious content, but still having the humor and the levity. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you think about Thor Ragnarok, some horrible things happen in that movie.
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, all of Asgard is destroyed.
What?
A ton. Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Is it too soon?
Too soon, bro.
But no, I mean, like Asgard is pretty much destroyed. Odin dies. Mjolnir is destroyed. I mean, it's not a happy movie.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the actual Asgardians died. I mean, they had a small group of them that escaped on the ship, right? And then even right after that, like, Infinity War spoilers, if you haven't seen it, a lot of them then still die. Yeah. But there's so much humor and just, bright colors and things in that movie that you kind of forget like how serious the movie was.
Yeah. Just a few clips I've seen of Love and Thunder, like looks pretty funny. Just like we were talking about the scene recently when he's trying to get Mjolnir back and he's like, come to daddy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden Stormbreaker comes around slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's pretty well known now that there's a character named Gore and he's a god butcher. What? Yeah.
Spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. I mean, he's murdering gods, and that's pretty serious.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much they'll go into it like they did in the comics, but he's murdered a lot of gods over a long period of time. Yeah. And it takes a while for people to start realizing, like, hey,
there's scenes where Valkyrie is using the lightning bolt from Zeus, so there's a good chance he may not make it.
Yeah, it's possible.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I'm really excited. We got less than a week to go. Actually, a few days.
Only a few days.
A few days, yeah.
Watching it Friday morning.
And yeah, you're going to go a little bit before me. So you're going to do me the favor, of course, of telling me.
Spoiling it all for you?
Spoiling for me? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. Actually, you might still be in the theater when I get in there. So maybe I'll start watching it.
Start texting you right away.
Start texting me in the theater, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
So
just make sure you check it and keep your ringer on loud.
Yeah. Perfect.
All right, guys, leave us a comment down below of any new shows or movies that you've checked out that we should see.
Yeah, be sure to also write in with any topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, and be sure to like and subscribe.
Thanks for watching.
Have a marvelous day. Oh, jeez. Why do you keep murdering me? Oh, goodness.
Goodness me, oh my.
Can you open the Bifrost? Get us out of here?
Yep, let's go.
Is that going to make noise for like the next 2 minutes?
It might.
Do you want it to?
I think it will. Yep. It's just gonna randomly make noises for the next like 5 minutes.
All right. Be sure to also write in with any topics you'd like us to cover in future videos.
What?
What?
You like our new statues? His is actually pretty hefty.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
This one's a more plasticky.
Yeah, this is very robust.
Yeah, wanted to try something different than the pops since
They're
I don't have pops for all these different topics.
They're also very, very sturdy compared to, you know, like
The pops would like
knock the pops over. For some reason, they're top heavy. I don't know. You got
Yeah, little big old bobbleheads.
bobbleheads, giant bobbleheads. Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about, or any other outtakes you want to do?
Whatever outtakes you want to do, as long as we're not talking about the nerd. Oh my god.
You said whatever.
That dream almost came true. Oh. Oh man.
Amber, look away. Jacob as well.
Is there anything else we want to talk about at all? Like,
My shirt. A lot of people don't understand what's going on. A lot of people ask, like, "Oh, what's going on with this shirt?"
yeah. All right, can we take a moment? Are we still recording, Jacob?
Yeah.
All right, even if it's just in the outtakes, let's take a moment because, you know, Cameron didn't understand either because the other day I said something about, we were talking about different like boxed rice and stuff, and I said something about Uncle Ben, and Cameron's like, what are you talking about? I was like, Uncle Ben rice.
Yeah.
And I was like, remember the shirt I showed you that Doug got? That's Uncle Ben rice.
It's supposed to be.
He's really sad
The Uncle
because
Ben's.
Uncle Ben died. The Uncle Ben rice died. It's kind of disturbing. He's got bits of Uncle Ben in his hands.
Don't worry about that.
You know, he's crying. It doesn't even look like tears. I can't tell what that is. It's creepy looking.
Don't worry about that.
It's maybe something else happened, but yeah, Uncle Ben rice. You know, the shirt. And then you're very
Shirt's-
Spider-Man today.
This shirt's, yeah, I like the Spider-Man meme shirt.
Yeah, I like that a lot too.
Roosevelt's a good brand.
Nice rice. Yeah, want to make rice later?
No, I don't feel like we need to.
Oh, whoa! That's about to be a crotch shot. I'm pretty sure Cap would go down from that one. I don't know.
I don't know what Mjolnir would do to him.
I don't know either.
Let's find out.
So we'll talk more about our favorite heroes later, but be in metal form and not be susceptible to
your sister?
Scarlet Witch, or his actual sister. Yeah, I wonder what her sword would do to him.
I don't know. He's resistant to magic. So
I think it's with a C, not a K.
darn.
I don't know.
All right.
But anyways, all right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up.
See you guys at home.
See what? You going to their house?
They're coming to mine.
Oh, or they could just watch us on YouTube, and then they could take us wherever they go.
See you on your vacation.
Enjoy your vacation. They're going on vacation?
Someone might.
If you go on vacation, take us with you.
Yes. Please.
And then tell us where you went. That's actually, you know what? Tell us where you went on vacation. Put it in the comments down below.
Yeah. Eric Voss coming out with saying how he was crying at the end. And
Oh, yeah.
like that.
I did watch that direct out of the theater review by Jessica and Eric. And I mean, I'm not surprised that they really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But their praise of it, I was like,
She said that was her number one.
that's her number one. Eric didn't go that far.
Yeah, he said it was good, but
He wasn't ready to place it yet, right?
yeah.
But the fact that there was more than one time that he got kind of
Said it towards the beginning and at the
and
end.
the end, yeah. And he said not for the reason you would think.
Yeah.
Which tells me it probably isn't like a death or something, right? It's probably something different. I mean,
It's probably just like touching or like
just love. I think it's love.
love and or thunder.
It's probably, you're probably right. It's probably the thunder. Thunder down under.
Ooh.
Because he's Australian. Thor, you see his backside.
Ooh.
Apparently we do get the full Hemsworth, as Taika says. So apparently there's no blurred shot. Get the full buttock. I mean, he put a lot of effort and time into that, he said.
Nice.
So, yeah. Yeah. So. All right.
All right.
Let us know how you enjoyed Thor's butt.
And how you enjoyed mine.
Oh!
Just kidding.
So, if Captain America has America's ass,
Asgardian.
is it like just Asgard? I mean,
Asgard's
that's a very small group now. Like,
Asgard is a people, not a
New
place.
Asgard is yeah, but there's not a lot of them left. It's a
They
small
can,
group.
They can procreate.
Like, can he just have like God's ass? The gods, like little G, right?
Sure. Why not?
I mean, it's better than that big dead beast. That thing's butt's not that impressive. Aw.
Colossus doesn't have an ass at all.
He's got an X. He's gonna give it to you.
Nice.
All right.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez.
Sorry, Stormbreaker.
My goodness, it's pissed. So we'll give our final thoughts on Thor: Love and Thunder before its release. Stick around. Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
I'm fairly certain I almost died. He was going for the head.
I was.
Yeah. Welcome back to the DC show.
Sorry for the lack of new content lately.
You said the lack of nude content? We can't show the nude content.
Oh, sorry for that. I was reading the paper too. I wasn't even looking at Sean. I missed Sean.
Oh man, Miss Sean's eye hole. Yeah, the camera's name is Sean, just to clarify. Yeah. Okay.
Sean Cannon.
Should I say I have a tendency to use the word guys. Hey guys, but
Hey ladies.
hey nerd babies.
Hey generic human beings.
Hey Marvel fans, we're gonna
Whatever
discuss half
gender-
content that's not Marvel today.
Whatever gender you are.
Yeah. Do you want me to do both of those? And then you say thanks for watching, then we'll both say have a marvelous day? I'll do both of the things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't have to. I could say,
Thank you for watching.
have a marvelous day.
Nerd bibas.
No!
I could cut it before that. Or not.